Welcome back, everybody, to the Daily Show where I'll be breaking down the big mega cap stock. So, before we get started, please hit that like button, and that is greatly appreciated. And if you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. Now, if you want to go above and beyond, support the channel, get live trading, daily trade ideas, swing trade ideas, all sorts of setups, definitely head over to Patreon, and that link is down below in the description for you guys. And now, let's get right into it. All right, so welcome back once again, guys. And it seems like no matter what, market is just gonna rip higher and higher. Now we got a lot to talk about it today, so let's get started. You can see the market is slightly down on some news. If we're looking at technicals, if we're posting charts, and if you're thinking that market is overbought or some sort of a trend line, one thing I have for you: forget about it. We have not seen this in last 30 years. As a matter of fact, a lot of people were not even born. So this is something new that we're dealing with right now, the way things are going up. So what market did today, you can see advancing 36, declining almost 60. Dow was slightly down 0.36%, Nasdaq down 0.89%, S&P down 0.41%, and Russell down only 0.35%. 11 sectors. Utilities led the way. Industrials, consumer defensive, real estate. Technology here on bottom, not because some semi names came down. Nope, it's because of some of these software names, especially Microsoft, CRM. Some of the big names came down today. Stock market map. What do we have here? You can see Microsoft down 4%. Even Nvidia is down. But look at right here and what's happening after hour, guys. TXN. Intel is up, I think, 20% right now. In top of how much this thing was up in last few weeks, I think about 60-70%. Google was down, Amazon was down, but not down, pretty flat. Look at software names. Another beat down today. Tesla down 3.5%, Meta down 2.5 almost, but consumer defensive lighting up in the green, and you can see even energy lighting up in the green, and utilities. A lot of financial names are down on the day. 11 sectors, like I said, you can see, it's kind of a risk off move. But again, this market is not about these sectors, it's about semiconductors. Fear and greed index 66. We just came off a little bit from 68, so nothing big. We're still into greed. I would call this, I mean, I don't know how it's not here. This is extreme greed that nobody have ever seen. And this is interesting. You see here 42.8, now 46% are bullish. So trust me, guys. I know I said technicals are not working, but we're going to get something. We're going to get somewhere very soon. You all will have some sort of an opportunity, and I think that's coming very soon. So what's happening? I think we're going to start with AMD because that thing is running wild right now. All right, so AMD, it's up today 0.62%, but you can see on my screen right now it's up 6.5% and trading somewhere here. As a matter of fact, we can go to 15-minute chart and show you guys what the heck is happening. I mean, look at this jump, guys. And who had earnings? Intel, AMD on the daily time frame. Let's look at a few things. If they work anymore, it's 83 right now. Last time it was right up here at all-time highs. It was 76. Before that, it was right up here and it was 86 as well, right? And then what happened? We went through a correction. Is that going to happen again? No, we do have earnings coming out again. And the fuel to the fire here is just from Intel. I mean, this thing is ripping. Now, when you look at it, usually, I mean, yes, it's a breakout. I can see that. But earnings still, earnings are not here yet. We still got 2 more weeks left. And look at the run up here, guys. And this is what we need to talk about. Okay, from here, and now we're trading at what? Tomorrow, definitely gonna open at 325 or even higher. Up 69%. You can see it right on my screen, that plus sign, and then 69.45. Let's say even if we come down to today's high, that's up 61%. Do you think you can work all your life, you can do anything you want, you can get this type of return? It's just insane. It's not Microsoft, it's not Apple doing it. It's hell, it's not even Nvidia doing it. The biggest name on earth, Nvidia went up, but in a healthy way, efficient way. It's still there at around 200. We pull back today. AMD, is this is a mega cap? No. AMU, is that a mega cap? No. So, in my view, what I think, what happened to that stock car, right? Not only we're getting short squeezed, people are just having FOMO and they're just buying these things at all-time highs. I mean, imagine we closed at 305, we hit another all-time high, and these buyers coming in now. Where are you gonna sell it? It's just insane. So tomorrow, definitely, and this is not a trading advice, I'm gonna go in with pretty good chunk. Whether I lose it, I don't care. There is going to be 310 puts on AMD. If this thing stays up over 325, like $20 up, $1, $2 here and there, I'll still play it. If it goes up to 330, even more, 100%, even more chances of playing it. 0 to T. There is going to be no stop. I win, I win. If I don't, I know it, it does not sound like, a mature trading, but with this kind of move after hour without earnings, definitely, if this thing pulls back like $7 or even five, I think I can make good money. So that is a trade idea. If you want to take it, make sure you manage your risk. Not for you guys. This is what I'm going to actually do tomorrow if this thing actually stays up. If it comes down like 10, $12, up by opening tomorrow, then I'm not going to touch it. So now, depending on where things open tomorrow on AMD, 325 opens, wait for a pullback. Where can things come down to? Where can it actually find support? Somewhere around that previous all-time high, 310 from today. So that is just insane. 310 will be a support to watch tomorrow. If we give this up, there's going to be a gap up tomorrow, right? Maybe we come down here around 305, 300. That's going to be another level to watch. And then down here at 289 to 290, 5-day moving average. And that's all I can give you because if there is going to be any kind of a pullback on semiconductors, it's up. Look at this, SOXX. What the heck is this, guys? Look at this. Tomorrow will be 18th day. And you see any red candles. Now, when you look at this, yes, we went up, we consolidated, we went up, we came down, we went up, we had a red day, we came back in, we went up, we came back in, we went up, we came back in pretty big. Same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We had a red day. 8, 9, 10, 11. Then boom. I mean, look at the pullback here from 318 all the way down to 284. Decent pullback. Even right here, decent pullback. If this thing were to pull back, and I know it's not about this thing here, but just showing you guys what the heck is happening in the market. I mean, this is just insane. Even if we were to pull back to previous all-time highs, let's say here, top of this candle, exactly 369, that would be a 17% pullback from where it's trading right now. Let's say we fill the gap here from a few days ago, 407. That's going to be a 9% correction. We come down and fill this gap from last Friday, I believe, or this is from today. My bad. This is actually from last Friday. This is from today, guys. That's gonna be a 4% almost pullback, 3.5. So this is a type of market we are trading in right now. It just insane, insane market. Now people will come out and say, "I know everything." Trust me, I've been trading for a long time, and you can go and ask anyone, like, "Hey, have you seen this before?" Things are just going straight up. Usually, you see that with penny stocks or stocks like car. But even car, guys, that thing came down. How much? From 850 almost down to 200 almost, right? Huge pullback. But don't forget, the way things are going up on semis and even market itself, we can definitely have a car day. I'm not saying you're going to retrace 50%, but we can give back easily half of those gains. And if that happens, people that are chasing like these right here, you can see after hour up again, and then this move, what is actually keeping up this entire market? Oh my God. I mean, look at this, guys. It was 325, now up another 1%. It's 328. So, yes, the puts are on play, whether they pay or not tomorrow, 0DTs, because those are the ones that are actually going to pay if we get any money out of AMD. And be careful if you're going to do something like that tomorrow, because it's very risky. Unless you're a profitable trader, you know exactly what to do. Then, like I said, you manage your own risk. This is what I'm going to do exactly if things are going to push this high tomorrow on AMD without any significant earnings call or anything. All right, so Nvidia down 1.41%. So Nvidia, you can see even right now it's down. We're pretty much trading near the low of the day. Yeah, some would say this is bull flag. I don't care. I mean, Nvidia, it went up. Yes, I get it. This was also gapping up, but is it doing the same thing like ARM is doing, or what's that other stock? TXN. Then we got AMD now, Intel. It's just insane, guys. These moves are insane, insane moves in the market. I think Nvidia, maybe we fill the gap. That's possible. Maybe we go higher, retest previous all-time highs, as long as we can stay over 203. But you can see 203 rejection came in today again. This thing does not come back up. We could be retesting 196. Below that, we could be filling this gap very quickly, which is under 190. On Meta, it's down 2.31%. So Meta down to almost this trend line, and this is what I'm actually looking at. Do we fill the gap 635, or we kind of hold here at 648, 650 come tomorrow? If that happens, maybe fill the gap undershooting this trend line. And this is a weekly trend line. That would be a nice dip buying opportunity as long as support holds. But also keep that in mind. This was a look below and fail. This could be look above and fail. So don't get caught off guard if something triggers and we see a big sell-off, 3-4% in the market, which can happen, guys. These types of moves that you're seeing in the market, yes, you will say, oh, well, there is no sell-off. We're just gonna go up. Everything looks bullish. From being bullish, things can really look ugly because we did not come up here in a healthy way. You guys saw that chart on SOXX, and even on SMH, you can look yourself. It's same type of move like car did. A lot of short squeeze and just one sector, semiconductors, pushing the market higher. So watch out. If the meta here can hold get above 664, maybe we fill the gap at 670, retest 682. On Microsoft, is down 4% on the day, and now it's up not even half a percent. So we gapped down. So this is what I'm, actually telling you guys. You can see we had a gap down on Microsoft, and then ServiceNow, Snow, a lot of the, pretty much all the software, including the ETF, IGB, which I like because, again, another dip. We made a ton of money on the other dip the last two times. And again, I bought back in today. Might be adding even more bigger position on that ETF. But let's talk about Microsoft. It was so weak, we couldn't even close the gap here. 423.67. You can see for just one penny, we did not close the gap. So if this thing pulls back a little bit in right here, that 412, 410, this is going to be a key zone. And it looks like we did get a bounce right there off of that support. If that breaks, we can go to 405. Maybe we come down here. And that is where I'm adding more exposure on Microsoft. If this thing goes right back up tomorrow, Friday, gets over 423, fills the gap and holds up over that, we could be going into 430s and 440s even. That's possible with earnings coming up. On Amazon, stock is flat on the day, but I think we made a brand new all-time high. Yes. So a lot of these stocks, not only Amazon, not only AMD and just semis, this one also, earnings coming out next week and already made an all-time high. So things are just weird, guys. I mean, yes, the same ceasefire news coming out 20 times a day, and the market goes up on that same news. But when bad news comes out, as a matter of fact, just have a look at oil. It's been rising. And the physical oil, we talked about it in the stock market update, it's like $130 a barrel. way off from crude oil, which is like 94, 95 right now, right? So people that are actually getting a barrel of oil, they're paying 130. But when you look at the paper or on your screen, you're like, oh, it's 95 bucks. That's not too bad with the war, but it's not. So the crisis we're seeing, I mean, this is, once in a lifetime crisis. And the oil shock is not over. It's all about like I said, it's all about trading and using the news, manipulating the market. That is exactly what's happening. And that's why no earnings, nothing, gap up and go, right? How many gaps? Just count here. Why? Yes, I get it. Bullish, breakout. I get everything. I'm not new to this breakout thing. I know. But what was the catalyst? What was the biggest catalyst? Nothing. Can we come down, find a higher low, and then go up? Of course. Did we do that here? Did we do that with any of those semis? Nope. So now here, Amazon 250 key zone. Underneath that, maybe before earnings, we come and fill the gap. If this thing rallies back up, 270 is definitely on the card over that previous all-time high, which is at 258. On Google, stock is flat on the day. So here's another one. You can see, I mean, gap up. How many gaps? Just unlimited gaps. Not to mention, we did not even close this gap. We did close one here. And since then, since we put in this bottom, we just gapped up and rising and going higher. And we're not too far off from all-time highs, only like $9, $10 away from high of the day today. So if this thing pulls back in, 336 underneath that 328, and then this gap comes into play. But if this thing breaks over 342, just like Amazon, we're gonna go and retest 350, and maybe we'll go on and make and produce a brand new all-time high. On Tesla stock is down 3.56%. So this one I predicted last time, and even last night when I saw it up 4%, I wasn't buying it. And this thing gave back everything. You can see I came down to 368 because sales are definitely not there for Tesla. So this one, I mean, it's kind of in the range where I'm not really into Tesla. But watch if this 368 holds up, maybe we find our way back up to the upside. Now we need to get over 388 and then 400, 405 possible. But if this thing breaks below this 20-day, we could be coming down to 362 and possibly head lower. On Apple, stock is flat on the day, and now it's down 0.5%. So Apple all over the place. Tim Cook, he left the company. We had a drop, and then we had a pop. So I don't know whether it's bullish or bearish because he left. We had a drop, but then recovered immediately. I don't think this has anything to do with the price, but it was there. I guess to some it was a shocker, but then some people took it as a positive news because obviously he's been running the company for quite some time now, and he had great return on Apple. So now Apple, you can see 272 did hold up today. If that holds, we go back up and maybe even retest 277, 280, possibly into blue skies again. Breaks below 272, brings us down here at 265, and then we can talk about lower prices here on Apple. All right, so Netflix was down once again 0.45%. Nothing big, but you can see it's holding just over that support right here on 91.7, around 92. And also, it's having a difficult time breaking over 94. So it depends if this thing gets over 94. I think you can shoot for 97. Breaks below 91. We can look for lower prices on Netflix, possibly even coming down and filling this entire gap. But as of right now, if you're looking for a good opportunity, I think it's right here on Netflix. And I mean, yes, the price can go lower, but I think this is a good starter point here on Netflix. And talking about semis, Broadcom is down 0.64%. We again made a brand new all-time high today. And right now, I think it's up 0.5% again. So if you look at my screen, gap, 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 gap. I mean, is it because they had great earnings, some huge catalyst? No, it's just running with all the other semis, and it's just insane how that Wyckoff chart people are posting. It's there. Don't get me wrong, it's there. But when everybody's looking at it, just like on the drop happened, everybody was bearish, like, oh, I see it, head and shoulder, and all that. And then you see market going right back up. Yes, it's there. Is it going to play out? Nobody knows. The way these things are going, guys, this is really insane, insane moves in the market. Same type of move as we saw on car just a few days ago. Another one that is running SNDK still, I think, at 900. I mean, that's a $25 stock running at 900. But at some point, things will come crushing down. I mean, what do you think? They're just, how these businesses are running. And look at the move here. I mean, it's just insane. And I think today it actually broke uh $2 trillion market cap. So now we come back down. Guess what? 412 will be support. There is a gap, I think 402, 403 right here. These are going to be some levels to watch. We're not even nowhere near daily 5 EMA. If this thing rises back up, pushes higher, watch for this all-time high right around 429, 430. If we get over that, we could be going even higher. And so far, the chart and then that SOXX that I showed you guys right here. I mean, this is insane. You can see right here, even if we do, let's say we do a fib retracement from the low down here to the top. And as a matter of fact, right now it's up more. So even if we do 38% retracement, 393, look at where it's trading, guys. And right now, I think it's up. Yeah, it's up right now. So it's actually trading at 448. So I might have to go up a little bit more to give you guys an accurate reading. Right here, we're trading right about here. So we actually, it's not an all-time high, official all-time high, but we would be gapping up again today. 38% would be 394, another dollar up from where it was before. Do you see any red candles? No. So, all we have to do on these right now is see where things and how far things can go. If you're trying to participate in this rally, if you're a good chaser, really good chaser, yes, you can make some money here. But what is your upside? Your upside, I mean, I don't even want to do this. Your upside may look like something like this. Let's say this is your upside, right? And you want to see your downside may look like this. So just do the math. Is this something you want to get into, which a lot of people are getting in, maybe day trading? But this is just insane. One day down, one move like car, or maybe not even half, maybe 25% move of the car that we saw in last 2 days happens here, we're going to be somewhere here quickly. So this is your downside. So playing with the fire and the way things going up, people are extremely bullish. You guys saw the sentiment. It's not, it's all the things are there for a decent pullback, a correction in the market because things went too high too fast. There is no buying opportunity in the market. Yeah, software names, definitely. You want to buy Microsoft? Definitely, it's there. But anything else besides software names, maybe some healthcare names, when it comes to semiconductors, and maybe even some stocks like especially let's say Amazon, Google, if you want to buy those, there is nothing left. And forget about AMD and Intel and all that. I mean, these things are running into blue skies right now. If you go in now, the next thing you see, 50, $60 down on a stock like AMD, maybe Intel comes down like 15, $20. That can possibly happen. And you talk about dot-com bubble. We're actually living in a bubble right now. Up until now, people talked about it. I actually never cared, but this is exactly where the bubble can burst. And this is crazy that way things are going. I mean, there are no higher lows and all that. I mean, on a 5 minute maybe, but daily the trend is just up, up, up and away, guys. I mean, that's just insane. So be careful if you're chasing and trading these names and buying calls. But even if you're shorting, you have to be even more careful. And I hope that makes sense. If you have any thoughts, leave it down below in the comment section, and I'll catch up with you guys again.